You guys, what's going on? It's Brayton, and we're here making another video. This is going to be an unboxing or a review or anything like that. You guys already know what it is because you clicked on it, but this is going to be a video on how I paint my model cars. It may not be the right way, nor the wrong way. It's just how I prefer to do it. If you think I'm wrong or whatever, I mean, feel free to leave it in the comments if you have a better way. I'll try it or something. Just all the usual stuff. So, I just wanted to go over real quick of, let's get, this is, well, you guys got a glimpse at my TV, but this is, I'll move all these paints up here, because I just brought a few paints in here with me. But this is the body for the 32 Ford model that I'm working on currently. As you guys can see, it's got a really... I wish the camera would focus a little bit better. Wait, hold on. Get some of the goop off the cover, the lens thingamajig. Yeah, it just doesn't want to focus, does it? But you guys can get the gist. Will it focus on this? I wish it would. That upsets me. But because you don't get the full effect of this. But you can see my light shining off of it, and this is one of the best paint jobs I've ever done on a model. And what I first did was, I opened up the box and checked for any mold lines, and any imperfections in the plastic itself. Which is something that I always do. Sorry guys, it got a little bit loud there. I was looking at something on this body. But that's something I always do. The first thing even right after I get it from the store, I always open it up and look at the body to see if there's any major defects or anything. Usually there's not. There's only been one issue with a model body in general, and I'll probably show that to you guys here in a minute anyway. But I'll run you through the process of what I do. Like I said, I've already started with the checking for mold lines and everything, which you should do no matter what kind of paint you're using. And most if not all of models have some sort of mold line, even the slightest bit, which you can, if you're using black paint, gloss black paint, it really shows. Any kind of dents or anything show really bad in black paint. So just be aware of that. But what I used on this model in particular is I didn't start using this stuff until too long ago. I didn't start to primer my stuff until too long ago. And this is the Krylon Color Master. That says primer, but God forbid you'd want to read it because the camera won't focus. But this is Krylon Color Master Primer with CoverMax technology, and it's just gray, ultra flat primer. I mean, nothing special. It's like $3.60, $3.50 at Walmart, so you can pick up a few cans of that. I've gone through a couple cans already, and I really haven't made that many models. I like to kind of bury the model in clear. Not clear. Well, clear as well, but we're not there yet. But in primer, I like to give it at least 3-4 coats. Not thick coats, but I mean decent coats. That just gives the paint something really to stick onto and be really good. But like before I do any of that, like I said 19 times already, check for the mold lines, and then something that I've seen, I've watched a few videos of people explaining how they paint their models. The general consensus is that people sand the entire model down with like a coarser grit. I mean, like 400. And the only thing I ever do is literally, I have one of these, which I picked up at one day when I went with my mom to a hair supply place that she used to work at. And this is a nail file. It's like 600 grit. I mean, it doesn't say that, but it feels around 600, 800 grit. And I have a really coarse one that's about 10,000, 12,000 grit right here, which I use for just touching up paint and stuff. If I get any hairs or small imperfections in the paint, I'll go back over with that and then clear over it again or paint over that spot again. But yeah, I just use that. But I never sand the entire body of a model. I never have, and I probably never will, because it's really just wasted time in my book. It's never, none of my paint jobs have ever come out terrible because of not sanding the body. So I just choose not to do it. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. If you want to complain at me for that, it's fine. I don't care. But I just never do it. So after I sand the mold lines off, and what I've been doing here recently is, you can't see it because the camera won't focus, but the door lines in this one, the trunk lid line thing, I've taken the back of my X-Acto knife, not the front, but the back here, and just dug down into that hole, dug down into the line, and it makes it have a little bit of depth to the line. So it makes it look like it's an actual door as opposed to just stuck closed as one piece. It's just an aesthetic thing. So I do that, and then any body work that needs to be done, removing emblems or anything like that. So I do all that, and then I prime it, bury it in primer. 3-4 coats. Pretty hefty coats sometimes if it needs it, and then paint it. And I love this paint. This is some of the best paint I've ever seen, is the Duplicolor Perfect Match paint. This is actual car paint used for like touch-ups and stuff. It's only 8 ounces, so it's not a lot, but that's what paint this is this blue, which it doesn't say on the can. No, it doesn't say what color it is. It says it on the cap, and I have no idea where the cap is for that. But that stuff's like at the O'Reilly Auto Parts down the road from my house. That's $8.01 a can. That's $1 an ounce, which really for paint is a lot, because I can get like this stuff, which is 12 ounces, this primer, and then just regular old spray paint. This is purple, but you get 12 ounces of that for like $3.60. They've raised the prices here lately. They used to be around $3.27 a can. But that purple, that regular purple, is what I use to paint this dragster body. So I mean, and this paint job came out great. It's not even cleared yet, because I'm going to put the decals and stuff on it next, and then clear over that. But this is already cleared. So as you can see, it's like I showed earlier, the shininess to it. If I could get up here like this, you could probably see the camera. And then that's where this clear comes in. This Krylon Color Master Acrylic Crystal Clear Cover Max Technology Clear. This is non-yellowing clear. It's gloss, metal, wood, plastic, and more. And dries in 10 minutes. Which, you clear over it one time. I usually put up to 6 layers of clear per model, because it's not thick. And then if anything happens, you can sand that down and re-clear it, and then you don't have any issues. But so yeah, I bury the thing in clear, and then you get really good looking paint jobs like this. So I mean, I could potentially be doing something wrong, but it's always worked for me. I've never had any issues with painting the way that I do. And most of my models I painted with this Duplicolor Perfect Match. I just recently started using just some regular Krylon spray paint, which I probably have a bunch of in this drawer. Yeah, here's some. This is Rust-Oleum. Oh, here's another can of... I didn't think I had any more of this, and it's got a decent amount in it. Awesome. But I used to use this stuff for my black, but it takes so long to dry, and then clear doesn't take to it very well, so I stopped using it. So yeah, I highly recommend this clear as to actual like car clear, which you can get. That Duplicolor makes a clear, but this stuff I used to get that clear, but I found that this Krylon Color Master clear is the best. That I would clear a car with these cans of paint. I really would. I mean, it's that good of stuff. So yeah, guys, go check out some of this stuff if you're into models. I highly recommend it. And I guess I'll just throw in a quick update here. Hopefully next week I'll be getting in my package that I just ordered yesterday, which I bought 3 models. I'll surprise you guys. I'll definitely do some unboxings of those. 3 models, 2 distributors, and some masking tape, I believe. Some real thin, not thin, but real narrow stuff for doing like pinstriping and stuff on actual cars. It's made by Tamiya, but I mean, it's 4 models, but it'd be good for pinstriping on real cars. So that'll help out a lot, as opposed to, I guess I don't have any in here. I'm sure I got some around here in my room, but as opposed to the like 1.5 inch wide or whatever that stuff is. So yeah, guys, be expecting some updates, not updates, but some unboxings and probably reviews of those. And I'd like to do updates on this model. Really, this model looks to be really fun. And here is the engine block and transmission that I just painted, probably a couple of hours ago. I airbrushed it, because I do have an airbrush, which I do occasionally paint with, which is right here. It's just a cheapo $20 one, but it's really nice. But I hang that up on my wall over here, because it came with a little hanger thing. It's a Central Pneumatic. I couldn't remember who made that, but it's a Central Pneumatic. It's a $20 airbrush, and then I bought a $7 hose, and I just used my dad has this old like 2-gallon air compressor, which is really nice for that. I mean, wonder if I have. Okay, yep, it's right here. This model, which I need to glue the spoiler back on. This is a 70.5 Camaro, made by AMT, which is a pretty nice kit. But I airbrushed this, so I mean, there you can see that the airbrushing is fine. I love the airbrush; it's just really fun. But so yeah, be expecting some of these updates from this car, the 32 Ford. So yeah, I mean, I'll say it again. Just expect some of those, and then expect if anyone watches this video, actually. Expect the unboxing and review of the surprise models, if you will. Hopefully be here next week. Ideally be here next week. I hope they will be, because I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, guys, I'll catch you then. Peace.